on here, but everybody knows. So before I even remembered or knew who you were, I quickly Googled and I started listening to your music, and I was like, this is a bad dude. This is a real bad guy. That still showed up. But this is the resolution, and everybody, I'm not gonna say everything that everybody else has already said, but we love you, we appreciate you. Thank you for pouring into our hearts, your friends' hearts, your family. And without music, nobody would be here. Music is the great communicator. So from Councilmember Robert White's office and the entire council and everybody here and all 700,000 residents, we just say thank you, Ron. Thank you.
Yeah, Ron!
Yo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some words from a friend of Ron Holloway's. But I first want to say, this is a great opportunity that we're taking this time to recognize this wonderful saxophone player. I'm a saxophone player from Washington, D.C., so it means a lot to be able to be here to recognize you and to see the efforts of your work and have the city recognize you, Congress recognize you, the mayor recognize you, and you still have a career. So ladies and gentlemen, he's not stopped playing after this event, so make sure to continue to support Mr. Ron Holloway. Buy his records, go see him, go hear him. He's playing, he has a website, he's got dates coming up, so make sure to support him. But right now we have some words from some friends of his that want to say some things, and I think the person that's coming up is Jenny, that's coming up. So put your hands together for Jenny to come up to say some things.
Don't say anything bad.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to Dr. Sandra Butler-Turnnsdale for inviting me to speak at today's historic event for our city. My name is Jenny Langer, and I'm a vocalist in the Ron Holloway Band. I'd like to take this opportunity... Be careful. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge what Ron means to a new generation of musicians like myself, like Corey, who's over here, and to the fans who have come to love him worldwide. While touring together with Ron, one of my greatest joys is simply being able to witness a master in his element. He is a musician who transcends genre. His playing cannot be placed in a box, and that's how he is always thinking, outside of the box. A few years ago, a newspaper in Roanoke, Virginia referred to Ron as the Jam King, and I have to agree. He is one of the very few elite musicians who can walk on any stage with any band and not only be welcomed by the headlining artists, but can sit in with them without hesitation and adapt his playing to their songs right there in the moment. I've witnessed Ron perform with rock bands, bluegrass bands, New Orleans brass bands, singer-songwriters, funk acts, even Motown and pop shows. And his performance is always the cherry on the top for both the audience as well as the band that he's playing with. This chameleon-like ability has also allowed him to reinvent himself many times in his long career, allowing him to move between scenes and always stay relevant, which is a very important lesson to all artists, including myself. And it's in his bones. From a young age, he was just surrounded by it. I recall rehearsing with him the basement of his parents' home, which was lined with an incredible number of jazz and R&B records, the kind of collection that would take you years to listen to. And he did. As an adult, his many years as one of the leading jazz saxophonists in the world have fine-tuned his ears and distinguished him as an expert of musical improvisation. I'll often notice him on stage taking in the music with his eyes closed, absorbing it, wrapping his head around it, before finding just the perfect places to add another layer. Young musicians are usually full of tenacity and eager to develop chops, but pausing to listen, that's what sets the experts apart. Just like we were all given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, if we could listen to each other the way Ron listens to music as it's being created around him, I think that we'd see fewer conflicts between people. Ron's generosity with his time as a mentor and musician are unparalleled. If you follow him online, you might swear he's figured out the secret to teleportation, because this man is everywhere at all times. And you know what I mean. Truth is, he recognizes how important music is to listeners and to fans and to communities. He wants to be a part of those special moments on stage with young and up-and-coming artists who look up to him as a hero just as much as celebrities like Warren Haynes and Dave Matthews. He'll happily take a moment to chat with folks in the audience and to reply to every single fan who comments online because he truly appreciates their support. So today, I want to say thank you, Ron, for everything you do for the young artists who look up to you, for the fans whose lives have been touched by your moments of musical magic, and your contributions to establishing DC as an amazing music town.
Right. Woo. Come on, get that hug, Jenny.